Hello and welcome back to Art of Rally for our 20th weekly rally for the September 8th, 2024 leaderboard using the Group S Opel Cadet. Now, I had a look at the leaderboards and, well, the top one was, I believe, 8 minutes and 3 seconds something. So initially I thought, okay, I wanted to be within a minute of that, as before, but, upon rewatching the recording at the start, I spotted that the gap between third and fourth was 13 seconds, so I instead said myself a minute, no more than a minute behind that instead. As for how it went, I think it went pretty well. Once again, it's a car competition that I haven't driven much. I don't really drive Group S, and then it's the Lancias. But apart from a few scares initially, like when I took the first jump at pretty much one of the worst possible ways that I could, while still maintaining forward momentum and not crashing and burning and dying off into the top 1000 of the leaderboards. So far, so half mediocre, half decent. Nothing to complain about, other than just a general lack of experience, I suppose. A lack of pre-practice. But it is what it is. I go into these every week blind. I do a bit of practice just to get myself warmed up for the game and how it feels, but I do those in a Group B pug. And that said, when I compared my runs this time with my personal best, I wasn't that far off. So again, quite hopeful for this thing, even though I did spend quite a bit of time crashing into logs and trees and myself as I was doing the practices, but thankfully that was not an ominous sign for how this week's weekly rally was going to go. Well, for the most part, stay tuned for a major skill issue or two. But for now, quite happy to report that most I can do is some minor skill issues instead. At a time of 2:43, that puts us 30th in the top 15. Pretty good so far. Onwards to stage 2. A shorter one, only 4.8 kilometers. It's an 8.5 minute rally this week, so short one, short bursts, short hard bursts. Not a lot of time for mistakes, but you don't have a lot of time to make mistakes as well. At least not as much in others. Foreshadowing. As of recording this thing, the previous week hasn't actually got any views. But it is what it is. Since this is a post-recording thing, I do kind of like to use this thing as sort of a bit of a general ramble about how this week's been in terms of both weekly rally, but there's only so many times I can call myself out on skill issues, minor or major. So sometimes I just like to talk about the channel. A weekly vibe check. The vibes are mixed. I gained my first sub of September and then probably lost it a day or two later. Oops, oh well. Actually, I think, but it's still a growth. 47 from when I started at the start of the year, almost at the start. Considering I've had 2 months without any uploads, I think it's fair. I think it's decent. Considering how I am channeling circa 2011 Let's Player vibes. In terms of effort, in terms of production, I'm just here with some recording software, with a mic. I'm just having a generally good time rambling about a complete nonsense most of the time, sometimes relevant to what's going on in the video. You know, whenever I kind of take pot shots at myself for missing a corner, missing an exit. That said, yeah, I have started recording a bit of another extra art rally video where I want to set a new leaderboard record for myself, which would put me in 4th. Currently 6th. If you fancy, you can find it for yourself and follow my progress as I'm recording it. I've done one session and already set a new personal best, so that bodes well. As for when it comes out, well, when I can be bothered. Yeah. You know, it's sort of perhaps it will be a bit more of a challenge, a bit more of an edited video. You know, how those will go, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. You know, I'm here just to chill. And to those of you who have followed with me since, are interested in following with me to keep me as your background noise, you know, while you do something more useful, you know, or you just want to tag along with, and, you know, watch someone who is just the peak of mediocrity play some video games. Welcome, yeah, if you're here to stay, welcome, thank you very much. If you're just passing through, thank you nonetheless, I appreciate the chance nonetheless. But onwards we go, halfway through stage... Is it stage 2? Yeah, it is stage 2. Wait, is it? No, I don't... Actually, no, I've completely missed the... I have completely missed stage 2, I think. I was rambling away too hard, and, but yeah, if stage 2 ended... Oh yeah, this is a disaster what that was. I got a bit too eager. That left-hander has always, every time, pretty much caught me out. It looks so cuttable, but then it isn't. The snowbank just screws you over. But yeah, this is stage 3 that I recall, I think. But yeah, we were 28th. Now that we have had a massive disaster strike us, how far down the order will we fall? Is this stage? Judging by the time, it must be stage 3. But yeah, finish 219.6, and where are we? 28th still, actually, which leaves us wondering how good would have I been without that blunder, because it wasn't just 5 seconds. You know, I was spending a good amount of time sideways on my side as well. Could have been top 25. You know, it's not top quarter, top 25, just full stop. Now, of course, it's nothing compared to what the pros, well, in comparison, are doing. But here we are with one more shoot across tarmac, which I initially kind of struggled with getting used to. All of a sudden, the increased grip levels caused some understeering issues as I shoot myself into a few corners, such as this one. But overall, I think this week has been a solid week, and if you agree, feel free to leave a comment, check out this close call. I nearly messed up again, but I didn't. And for dodging another major skill issue, leave a comment, perhaps even subscribe either way. It doesn't matter if you do or not, I'm just thankful you're still watching. Still having a good time with me, coming along for a ride, and you know, it's a good ride. Haven't crushed much, once, as it wasn't too bad. You know, only rolled on the passenger side and slid no damage at the end. Anyway, but yeah, well, nearly at the very end, and, well, we shall see how much time I've gained back, whether I've lost some, whether I've gained places, lost places, you know, whether I've set the world alight or cooled it down instead. You know, it is Norway, it's quite cool. And yeah, missed out on some 2 minute time to put us, yeah, still 28th. This has been the most consistent I have been, I think, ever, you know, in terms of positions. I made a huge mistake, I stayed 28th, but yeah, let's check out the leaderboard. Where are we? Let's add, let's say 7 seconds, 7, 8, maybe 10 seconds. And yeah, I think I would have been top 25, maybe even top 20. Unfortunately, can't scroll the leaderboard, so we can't really tell, but yeah. And let's check out the top 10. Yeah, you can see, look how huge the gap is between 3rd and 4th. The top 3 are insane, I always see those bunch, but yeah. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, give me a firstborn, and so on and so forth. Don't do that last thing, please. I don't know how to take care of a firstborn. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again another time. But for now, goodbye.